Hello, everybody. This is Frankie Day, Frankie Day Models. Welcome to episode number 3 for live action with Frankie Day with the promotional model of the Canadian Mist to have a Beaver float plane. In today's episode, we're going to assemble this thing. We'll get the wings put on, struts put on it, the cowling got to put on it, and also the engine firewall is going to be put on. And there's probably, I got a sum of maybe 9 to 10 parts left. This thing is finished. And I also got another treat for you, too. I've done some research on this. Uh, to get the research on this thing, I had to go through some at least 20, 30, 40 years back. And magazine issues, scale model magazine I used to have. I've got collections of model magazines in my big storage. Yeah, I mean, I tell you, I've got publications all the way from late 1950s up to our Lord of 2014, somewhere around there. That's about as far as I got to have about no publications ever since. Too involved in YouTube. Because I used to read all that stuff all the time. Buy those magazines. My Ruthie goes, "You got a lot of magazines, Frank. We do these magazines like everybody else. I collect them. They're good magazines. I like to read them." I said, "Look, you got one look at yourself. Oh, they got models on there." They go, "Well, yeah." I said, "There's a lot of stuff in there." And she was reading it like that. Oh, I can see why. I got a lot of good support from Ruthie. But like I say, hang on, those little publications, they're worth a lot of this. Okay, get back to the float plane. I went and did some research on those model magazines. This thing was offered Scale Modeler magazine back in 1982. That's about the time I was in New Orleans working for Chef LeBeau. And it was a promotional model that came from Canadian Mist. Uh, Not the whiskey, but it was a float plane called Canadian Mist. It was a Beaver, and they had a company right there, which is known as Canadian Mist Whiskey by Seagrams. So the Seagrams Liquor Company went out and bought that, and they used it as their own promotional model to give their their customers, to their clients, the people who buy from them as they distribute their alcohol choice. That's why I found that thing. It was dangling from the ceiling. They called the distributor. They came in to check how much whiskey we need, this and that. He brought it in there, and Chef goes, "Merry Christmas." "Oh, wow, Chef. How much owe you?" "Just keep making that gumbo, boy. Just keep making that gumbo. That's all I can say. Enjoy." And I had fun with that thing. Okay, now, last night, remember What's on the Bench Now video I made? I'm going to finish up my Helldiver, and I'll finish up my TBD. Once it's all done, I'm going to be bouncing back to my ships. I'm going to finish up the two Cooper, get it done once and for all, and get that South Cuban light ship done once for all, and get the President Wilson done for all. And once I got started, get them done, get them out of here, so I can empty this place out. Okay, now, last night I worked my TBD. I put 4 hours in this thing last night. I got all the parts on there except the torpedo. That's the last thing I'm going to put on the thing in the prop. I appreciated this TBD last night. I got it all appreciated. That's why I don't put primer on this thing. This fidelity detail, that trumpeter and infinity models, all these big boy kits, most kits like this in this general format. I mean, they got a lot of rivets details, real soft details, and by applying primer to it, it'll cover up and obscure all that detail. Then if you add the finishing paint to it like that, you barely see some of those panel lines. So the best thing to do is mark out your panel lines with an airbrush. Then you go back and fog it in with your black paint. That serves as a primer. Okay, here's a treat right here for you. That cloud will come off, and we'll show your beautiful 900 horsepower right cyclone engine. that the mighty TBD has useful power. Yeah, you gotta get a holes with the exhauster at. There they are. Snaps right in there. Right in there. So that cowling is removable if you select to. Might as well. I got a beautiful looking white pad engine in there. So you can do a little scratch building in the firewall a little bit. When it comes to TBD Devastator, there's not too much out there, because there's none there available because they're all gone during the beginning of World War II. I mean, they over the side, they got rid of them, and the only ones that's left is 3 miles down, the USS Hornet, and those TBDs still in the beautiful intermediate blue color. I mean blue gray color. Okay, we're gonna change cameras. We're gonna get hot of this Beaver right here. End the video, and I'll discuss what we'll be doing next. So, guys, get your favorite beverage of choice. Get the honeydew list all finished. Take care of the little ones, and build along with me, or just watch me. And or have a happy day. Okay, we'll change the cameras now. Here we go. Okay, guys, here I am. Change cameras over. I already moved all these pieces of the sprues. So I said it's about 10 parts. About 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13. There's 14 parts. I was wrong. I forgot about the paddle to give you and the wingtips on there. Okay, this completes the model. I just moved them for the sprues. They got to be tidied up and glued together. Start with the wings first. We'll get these wings all sanded down. Get the sprues, burrs that come from the spruce tree that are on these wing tips here, on the wing edges. Got to be sanded out. Or you can use your number 11 hobby knife. Get that done. Okay, got that wing done. Wow. Yeah, well, here's some flash. Was, not anymore. Yeah, like there. Just gotta work with it. Okay. That dead soldier. One more. Yeah. So his wing has, they're complete. Now I'll get the wing tips here. Yeah, I'll give the airplane bug back to me now again. I knew about those two that'll get me started, but they need to be finished, guys. You know, need to be finished. I should change my modeling channel to Frankie Days Here, There, Everywhere models. I even myself don't even know where I'm going to be doing next. I'm just like a bird, you know. It attracts my eye, and that's it. But I ran into this TBD and Helldiver. I was out there farting around in my shed to get things prepared for the big deal out there. I ran into these two subjects by Helldiver, by Affinity Models, under the license of MPH models, and a new trumpeter, 1/32 scale TBD Devastator. That's all. These got to be done. These can't stay out here like this. They can't. Yeah. I was on YouTube on the TBD Devastator by Trumpeter. There's been a couple of reviews. Most of them are just reviews. No one's actually built that kit yet. I think I'm the only guy that does it. Let's build it. I bet I'll be the first one, you two, to finish this thing. I think what it is, a lot of guys trying to get inspired to building it, and they gotta have something out there that really strikes their eye and say, hey man, I'm gonna build mine, get mine done. You know? Might as well. I wouldn't mind buying another one of those jobs. Okay, I got the wing house all sanded down, prepared, ready to be glued and joined together. Let's take a look at the air screw propeller. Yeah, there's an ejection mark right there. I don't know if you guys can see. I'll pick up the camera here. This camera cord picks up anything. Let me do this appropriately, rightly. Gosh dang it, where is my pencil? Oh, good spot, right? Good spot, real good spot. I'll make this easy for you guys. See those circles right there? The center of that circle is the pin mark there. See it? Just down the back side. That's just an easy sand job, that's all it needs. And I got sink marks too, right there. I just noticed. The other side's barely got one there. I don't know if I can say that out now. We'll give it a whirl. But those ejection pin heads, they come out really easy. Oh, that thing is gone. Huh. So that seat mark disappeared too. Wow. That seat mark's gone also. Yeah, that's complete. There's wing struts right there. What they do, they just snap at the fuselage, snap up in the wing. No muss, no fuss this job. Look around for any flash on here. None there. That's clean. That's good too. I think it's the air scoop right here. Yeah. Get the snaps in. Got a little bit of burr on there from the sprue trees with those sprue cutters. Okay, now this is called up shit creek without a paddle, huh? Yeah. This goes on the pontoons. On one of the pontoons, I remember that. I remember Brenda, my first wife of 30 years of marriage, before she passed away, that's when, by the time I had this thing. Oh wow, they got a paddle there too. It says, who was that paddle for? Well, guess. But paddle your way out of harm's way if you're standing on the pontoon. You can move an object really easy, guys. Let me tell you guys a story. You may not believe this not though, but it's true. When I was in the Navy, I was a seaman first class. I just came out of boot camp as a seaman apprentice. And my first ship I was on was a Kaiser Kaufman, a converted livery ship, USS Oxford. And after that, they sent me to a goddamn attaché to the 3rd Marine Division. I was on a PBR, Pivers. I was on that thing for about 5 months. And they shipped me out of there and I ended up on an oil tanker. That was USS Guadalupe, 8032. I do a lot of reading, especially in physics and everything. I was pretty smart back in those days. And I told my chief petty officer one time, he was Chief Hill, chief bosun's mate. I was a first division chief. She said, how big is this ship? She's 555 feet, Frank. And I said, and this thing weighs about, what, about 60,000 tons maybe? Yeah, pretty close, he said. About 150,000 barrels of oil? He goes, yeah, I can move this ship. He goes, you can what? I can move this ship. I said, what do you mean move this ship? You mean to tell me a little skinny guy like you that still got shaving cream behind your ears can push a 63,000 ton T3 type merchant oiler? Yeah, I could push it away from the pier here. It's very easy. And he goes, I said, I'll tell you the secret, Chief. There's no gravity in water, just buoyancy. Only gravity is prevailed on in the water is when that thing is overtaken with water. Then it becomes bulk and its gravity goes down to the bottom. I want to show you something. Get your measuring tape out. I want there to stand on a camel. A camel is a wooden log that hangs down between the balusters of the pier that goes up against the ship. The reason why that camel is there for is to keep your ship from smashing into the pier. I stood on that camel and he got down and took a measuring tape. I pushed that ship exactly 5 inches. He couldn't believe it. Well, you know what my nickname was? Superman. I said, nope, it's pure mathematics, children. Superman has nothing to do with it. And the captain, Katz, K-A-T-Z, was our captain on the Guadalupe. He goes, Mr. Day, seaman first class, report to the captain's stateroom immediately. Everybody goes, uh-oh, you're in trouble now, Frank. Not really. I think he knew what's happening, so he wanted to know what I'm doing. I'll find out. Worst thing you can do is put your nest cook on or something. Or give me extra EMI, a couple hours extra duty for a week or so. I did nothing wrong, so I got no worries, which I did nothing wrong. I knocked on the stateroom, took my Dixie cup off, put it inside my jersey. It's good and clean there. And Chief goes, and the captain goes, enter. I enter the stateroom. And he goes, come here, shitbird, I want to talk to you. And I knew I was in trouble. He called me a shitbird. I said, yes, sir, Chief. Yes, sir, Captain. And he goes, I heard you moved the ship a while ago. I was watching you through my stateroom. What are you doing out there? I moved the ship 5-6 inches. You what? I moved the ship 5-6 inches. Just to prove a point that a human being could push something like this. Then he got a hold of Chief Hill. Chief Hill says, yeah, I watched it myself. I had tape out and everything. He said, well, no more of this stuff. He chewed me out. And everybody said, hey, we're the captain. Said, yes, I can't do this crap no more. I think I scared the captain half to death. I told him a little guy like me can move a ship. Yeah, the old man get over it. And he called me Superman. Hey, Superman, you moving these ships lately? Everybody starts laughing at me. I said, no, sir, not now.
Everybody said, come on, Frank, give, what's your secret? How you do that? You can do it. Your mother can do it. Your sister can do it. So, dude, you guys know anything about inertia and gravity and stuff like this? Well, I know what comes up comes down. There, you're just getting smart. What floats sinks too, right? I said, yep, there you go. Now you guys got some education. Now I want to tell you something. When you're in water, when you're displaced with no air, with nothing full of air, but no water, you got buoyancy. If a wind can blow a ship off course, if it's anchored, just think what a human being can do by pushing it. That's called inertia. That's force. They say, you lost me, Frank. I says, well, figure out yourself, wise guys. Anyway, that's my story. I'm sticking to it, guys. It's true, too. Very, very true. Okay, let's get true to this thing here. Enough storytelling. Did I get that counting already? Yeah, right there. There's an exhaust pipe right there. There's a... little flash there. Got that out. I can't drill that out. I'm not going to drill that because see that stack right there? The exhaust stack? I was thinking about drilling it out right there. But it's a bad idea. The time you drill that out, this will come off. Your stack or your exhaust stack will come off. So it stays there. That can be simulated with aluminum. Yeah. Okay, guys, all parts all cleaned. Now assemble time. On these wings, said use Tamiya glue. I always like to use tube glue because that's a long time, man. And that Tamiya glue, guys, it dries just like that. So this here has a little drying time, working time, and works just as well. It's got toluene in it. That's the solving agent. It dissolves. I hear that dog. That's going to be a sign of me have to get up and let her out. God darn what I just doing. I'm glad I didn't get that yet. Little burr overlooked a while ago. Boy, hear that popping going on? That means those alignment pins in there are going through the holes. And they'll lock it in there. Okay, then I come back with Tamiya glue and run a good run, a capillary action on the leading edge of this here wing. Then I come back, I'll buff it out. Wonderful. That's so wonderful. I can butt that out too. Yeah, perfect. Wonderful. Okay, try one of these wingtip floats, see how they go on there. Boy, you got two alignment pins sandwiched in between one lining pin. You know what I'll do? I'm going to move those lining pins right there. It'll make sense. I think I might do it the last one I did. Here's what I'm dealing with, guys. You got these little pins sticking out here on the wingtip. You got pins sticking out here too on the wingtip. It's in the way, so they got to be removed, just like that. That's exactly what I did. Man, those in the way. Well, let's move them. No big deal. You don't line up with nothing here. That's the only problem I had right there. Perfect. This here I can use the glue. But to me, you got to cut those alignment pins off those floats, guys, on the wings also. Otherwise, it's not going to fit. I don't know how that went there like it did, but it's just wasn't right. Yeah. Let me show you guys something in a minute. I have to get this thing laid down here with a bead of glue. Let it dry and I'll buff it out. Because the wingtips do leave a seam across here instead of solid as a wing. Okay, got that done. Put that aside, get this wing here going on here. Let me show you guys something here. I just removed got alignment pins right here or right there. They were sticking out. I removed them. See these pins? Those pins right there, they don't align good because these not hold. I figured time to groove, so you know what you do? You remove these like this. And you glue the wing tips on like I did. You don't need no support with alignment pins at all. All the others is alignment pins. I think those pins go inside the center of the other one. I don't know. But I'm not going to fool with it. Okay. Got to move that little tip sticking up. Excellent. Okay. We got one wing done. We'll get this other one going here. Pop, 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 pop. It's like Rice Krispie cereal. Snap, crackle, and pop. Beautiful. Still snapping together. Yeah. Get the thing all mechanically sealed with that glue. Buff some of this out. Then prime it. Take this filing board, make sure that edge is nice and straight while I join those wing floats on that thing. Good. I'll give it a beat of Tamiya Hex Thin, Magic in a jar, and give it a run on the leading edge. That'll really get that leading edge nice and impregnated with glue. And when it dries, I can buff it out. It'll be nice and smooth. This aircraft's going to be all solid yellow, fellas. The decals will fill the bill. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Fill in with some tomato. When it's soft, it'll puddle up and I can buff it out. Oh yeah. Okay, got both wings assembled. I got the tips on there. I'm gonna let this let it dry. Then I'll buff it out. Now here's the engine. That looks like a Pratt Whitney or a Wright Cyclone. Might be a Pegasus, I don't know. I really don't know the power plant that they use on this thing. The Havilland Aircraft Company made it. So I imagine it could be a Pegasus engine, or either a Pratt Whitney or a Wright Cyclone. A Rackle engine. I will take this engine off camera, but I can't install it on the plane. But I'm gonna go ahead and do this off camera. Props all done. Got the spinner all finished. Just like so and so. I got paint that prop aluminum. Okay, now we're going to take a break. I'll be right back and we'll get these wings assembled on the fuselage. And before I do that, I'm going to go ahead and buff these wings down and off camera and assemble to the fuselage, and we're ready to go, boys. So I'll be back in about 5 minutes. Get your beverage, take a head call, check on the missus, check on the kids, see how they're doing, and return, and I shall return also. Be back in a couple minutes, fellas. Back, guys, back again here. Okay, I got most of this together off camera right here. So right now, I'm going to go ahead and sand these seams down across the wing joints, wing roots to the fuselage, and give it a little buff here and there and get it ready for priming. That'll be next week's episode. Right now, we're going to get these wings on here.
Oh my God!
And we'll sand it down pretty good.
That's why we do the.
I had to put this off camera, guys. I ran into a problem.
Okay, yeah.
So we do that so people can share their work.
The problem was I had the top wing panels. This went over here and the other went opposite. I should have cut that, so I made a mistake. So it's all corrected now. Like nothing ever happened, so I went ahead and just finished up the wings together, and it goes together very well.
Yeah, just make a post and just say, want to share any of your work with the...
I'd go work here for next week's show.
Yeah.
I think the big airplane, I tell you, 124 scale is huge.
Well, the week after if you're not here.
Well, they've got to be there, otherwise they don't get...
Oh,
Oh, well, yeah.
Right now, saying this, the starboard wing root to the fuselage. Make sure it's nice and flush in there. Do a lot of sanding here and there, make sure it's okay.
Actually, Mark, thinking about it, I think, yes, you're right in answer to that question. Yeah. I remember it. Yeah,
The hairy people.
yeah, I think it is that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
But I wouldn't swear
Looking nice now, guys.
in case I'm wrong.
Seal some of that sanding dust with some of this Tamaya extra thin glue. As we sand again, just fills it in.
Now I need to do is
Good thing, good buffing down now. Buff out all the scratches over here. Get prepared for painting.
Jeff Light says, good idea, Mark. Like, Festivus Gallery. Yeah.
Yeah. Just a way to interact with the group and the show. Then you might get people, more people watching because they want to see their work on the show.
Good. Well, apply a good thick white primer in this thing. It'll really fill in a lot of scratches and stuff.
so
That sprays pretty good now. It's pretty well
Got the broom, gone
straight.
back there again.
with a flat primer to it. It'll fill it in
Oh, she's not upset.
like nothing.
I don't know. I think she's thinking of this one. I'm going to have a look in a minute.
Yeah, please.
Did you?
Bloody unbusy. One on Tell him.
Yeah, I'll get done with this here. I'll go ahead and
But I do know she's tired.
get my TBD ready to be painted.
Yeah, well, just go and tell her I wasn't laughing at her.
Yeah.
It's just what wow, it's so infectious.
Yeah. This thing is big.
You know what
Okay,
it's like.
that weight's pretty good there.
Yeah.
Nice and smooth. I'll take
So
try to
how
be
do you
careful not to break
actually
that.
load the,
Those little rudders back there. These things are very
All you
delicate.
do is load your Facebook
That's the
up
only
as normal,
delicate thing about this model is those damn rudders.
come back in here, and share screen. Then go back to your, it'll ask you which page you want to share. You override everything else. So be very careful what you are sharing.
Yeah,
Like
that
don't
is
have
nice.
your bank details up.
Yeah, don't have your bank open and things like that. Because if you inadvertently hit the wrong page to share, it could be a problem.
I don't have nothing like that in this laptop.
You might, you know, it might be images of your staff,
Yeah,
location.
The only thing I've got in this laptop is
Take a look at
Facebook.
that. Give another coat of.
then all you do is share the page that you've opened, like the PPM page,
Yeah.
I'll just
where
do right
you've
here.
got the tips that you
That'll
want to
fill in
share.
more. It'll create more
That's how you do it.
dust and it'll fill in
Uh,
a little gap here. The gap's gone now.
Gina Street
This is
says,
gone
does
here
Michelle
too.
have her own channel on YouTube?
Pretty well flush.
Yes, she does.
It does.
And it's Michelle's Crafting Corner, is it?
I don't know if I got to
Yeah.
get white primer, but I got to get some white primer. I'm gonna have to run to the hobby shop and get some white
I
primer.
shared Michelle's YouTube channel in the chat. It's been a kid for a lot.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Cow. Lindsay. Cat.
Yeah.
It's like we're afraid.
Evening, Lindsay.
It's pretty good there, but real good. See, I got no filler around the filler, guys. So right now I'm trying to sand those down there to eliminate the use of filler, and it works pretty good. Just like a lot of sanding involved.
Apple says, oh no, it's weed buzzing bee.
Pretty good. I'll give a good buffing right here.
Oh look, we showed up. B says, hey Apple.
Take that little scratches.
Joshie B says, now what have I done?
I go into the hobby shop and get some pink today.
Joshie, Jeff says, hi Joshie. Joshie B says, hi Wayne.
Where are we all folks now?
Yeah.
I've just put Michelle's coffee corner link in, Gina. Just done it. So if you click on that link and go to her channel, you can subscribe to it. Wayne Wellis says, hi Joshie, have you behaved?
Joshie, behave. Man. You're right, Carl.
She's talking when I go out.
Joshie B says, of course, Wayne, I'm always on best behaviour.
Blows off, are you?
I sorted mine out for Death Star 23 plus. Yeah, I've now put it all out. I'm now going to go through and wash it all. And I'm still waiting for a parcel from Denmark with the missing pieces in it.
Oh.
Sand this out here. Get a good buffing. I'm about ready for some primer, fellas.
Gina Street says, thanks just for subscribe.
Smooth.
You'll have to watch
real nice.
One of our videos. You want to at least watch at least 3 minutes of it.
Alright,
otherwise YouTube will take the sub.
Yeah.
And make sure you push the notification button. We've got Dominique in, and he says, evening, Dom.
Hey, Dom.
See, I don't do that. I don't have to do that.
That's pretty smooth there.
If I subscribe, it stays there.
Yeah. YouTube have started taking down subscriptions
Get a
where
little
they
buffing
are
here.
not viewed or visited.
So you want to make sure you get some of these little gobs and stuff like that off here because they will show up in your primer and your paint work. That's good and buff good.
Walking up and down our local hill and good night for Friday.
Perfect.
7 a.m.
You know, I was telling everyone you were at the co-op.
Jeff Light says, good evening, Dominic. Dominic says, hi, Jeff Light. Wayne Welly says, is Josh able to win over the Queen Bee? Dominic says, hi, Joshy B. Dominic says, hi, Wayne Welly. Wayne Welly says, hi, Dom. Apple says, Dom. Joshy B says, unfortunately, not Apple. I have a restraining order put on me because of the bombardment of messages she had off me. Can you head off? Dominic says hi, Apple. Joshua B says hi, Dom. Hi, Jeff. And Maggie. And hi, Sheila.
There she is.
Wednesday.
Okay, fellas, this thing's about ready to be primed. I'll get me some primer paint.
Finished.
This is how big this thing is, 1/24
So
scale.
have a look.
Oh wow. So this guy here, if you look on the end of his
24 inches, 2 feet.
he's got a bomb.
It's not bigger than the
That's actually
1/36
got a
scale
bomb
hill
with
diver.
fuse on it, look.
Oh, looks awesome there, mate.
And he's wearing a mask like
Well, fellas, that's about it right here.
characters.
Yeah.
And I'm going to go ahead and
Oh, there you
give
go.
this thing a prime job.
Cool.
I'm going to give it a bath first.
Every
I'll go ahead and
good
prime it.
fruit.
Then get it painted. That'll be next episode.
Very
That
nice.
wasn't-
That'll be episode number 4 coming up. On the
Good.
Finished.
painting of it. I'll
Well,
have it
one
primed
done.
before then.
Another one.
I got to paint the engine and everything off camera.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll switch back to the other camera, guys. Finish the video
Mike
right
Richmond
here.
says hi, Dominic. Joshie B says hi, Fly.
Hang loose. I'll be right back.
Dominic says
Okay, everybody. Hope you guys enjoyed that. This end result of what I went through a while ago. Got everything all sanded down. The thing's ready to be primed. I got to go to the store and get me some primer. And give this thing a prime job. I could probably prime this maybe tonight or tomorrow, but I think tomorrow I'll go to the store. Hobby shop and pick up some primer paint. I gotta get me some white primer. Episode 4 will be the painting, and episode 5 will be the final reveal. So we get 2 episodes for the things concluded. Tonight I'll be working on the TBD Devastator Torpedo Bomber by Chopler, 1/32 scale. Put this old Alaskan bush plane over here out of harm's way so it won't get busted by people like me. I make more miles myself. Anybody who breaks, I don't think no one's broke a mile except me. Yeah. So I got this shaking out. I might make a live action of this thing. It's all appreciated right here. Cow comes off, reveals the motor and everything. I think I showed you in the introduction video a while ago. So I got that going on. That might be live action on that night. So I want to get these things finished because since I leave them around dormant, they get broken. So I'll get hung up and get punished for this one. Okay, that's the conclusion of Live Action Wednesday, featuring the promotional model of the Havilland Beaver by Canadian Mist. I suggest you guys get one of those. You gotta hunt out for it. That's all I know. And that'd be it. Okay, this is the conclusion of this video, and I'd like to thank everybody again for your wonderful comments and views and everything. I'm very deeply honored to one of you. I'm gonna try to get a lot of action videos going on here with these things. Since I know how to operate that monitor now, my camera makes life a lot easier for me. Okay, I'm out of here. Make mama happy. Take care of little ones. Stay focused when you drive. Spend wisely. Beware of your surroundings. Get yourself a kit. It's getting cold.
And take care of the little ones. Take care of your wife and everything. Make sure everything's fine. Time for yourself. Build. Okay, I'm out of here. We'll catch you next video. This is Frankie D. Frankie D. Mala signing off. We'll catch you next video. Boys, God bless you all.